February 23, 2011, the last UP win over UST, which happened last year in season 73 of the UAAP Women's Volleyball Tournament, and they look to achieve that upset victory again. But UST is a motivated squad at this point, where they would like to bounce back from suffering that defeat against FEU in their last game.
That's true, and coming into the stretch, the final stretch, UST, what they need to focus on for this match is not to take UP for granted. Because if they lose this one, talagang lalo silang magiging dependent dun sa magiging outcome ng matches between Ateneo, Adamson, FEU, and De La Salle. So if they won their game against FEU, most likely they would have some control, some degree of control going to the Final Four.
Here are your starters.
At number 6, Jimry Magtalas. Wearing jersey number 5, Angeli Pauline Araneta. At number 16, Princess Se. Wearing jersey number 14, Jeza Las Marias. And at number 17, Southlyn Ramos. Ibero, number 10, Bea Dian Cueva. And head coach, Mr. Jarod Ubalde. Calling on our Lady Tigers from the University of Santo Tomas. Wearing jersey number 9, Marua Banatikla. Team captain with jersey number 1, Rhea Katrina Di Maculangan. At number 7, Maika Angela Ortiz. At number 4, Ingrid Julian Reyes. Wearing jersey number 11, Judy Ann Caballejo. At number 2, Midori Hirotsuji. Ibero, number 10, Jamie Mariel Morado. Head coach, Mr. Oji Mamon. The best of luck to both teams.
UP, UST, second round of eliminations. First 6 on your screens: Angeli Araneta, Joyce Palad, South Ramos, Princess Mayse, Jeza Las Marias, and Ariel Magtalas. For UP, for UST, we have Rhea Di Maculangan, Judy Ann Caballejo, Maru Banatikla, Maika Ortiz, Ingrid Reyes, and Midori Hirotsuji. Once again, thank you all for joining us on Studio 23. This is brought to you exclusively by ABS-CBN Sports. We are live from the arena in San Juan City. First round went to Banatikla and UST, winning in 4 sets. But UP actually took set number 1 in that first round meeting. Joyce Palad, team captain for UP, will start things off for us on this beautiful Wednesday afternoon. And we are underway, but UP not starting off on the right foot as Palad commits a service error there.
You were talking about errors of UP, how they should limit them, of course, going into this match. But they start off in the opposite way with a service error.
Angeli Araneta, could that be the spark for her, as she has been quiet the entire UAAP season 74? Let's go now to Victor Lopez for this courtside report.
You know, coming into today's game for the Lady Maroons, they have nothing to lose, and that's possibly what could make them very dangerous. You know, the fact that they don't have any pressure on them anymore could be a key factor for today's game. You know, they already seemed quite loose and relaxed during their warm-ups, and smiles and laughter are actually very abundant in their dugout. You know, the primary goal for the girls today is just to play UP volleyball, to enjoy it as best they can, and hopefully, you know, in the process, pull out a win. Anton and Ian?
Thank you, Victor. That's a very positive mindset for UP going into this ball game. But talking to Coach Jarod Ubalde, he says that this UP Lady Maroon squad, Doc Ian, really prioritizes their studies first, and that compared to other teams, they don't practice as much. In fact, they only practice 3 times a week. So what kind of effect does this have on this UP squad?
Well, I'm sure these teams practice more, the other teams practice more than 3 times a week, plus the game days and weekend. So it could be 4 to 5. But, you know, that's the brand of UP. They really prioritize their studies, and it's really tough to maintain both. You know, doing good both in athletics and at the same time doing good in your studies. So you gotta understand where they're coming from, Anton.
Let's go now to the other side and get this courtside report on the side of UST with Trishka Echeverri.
After last week's loss to the Lady Tamaraws, the coach Audrey reminded them of the need to continue to persevere and to double their effort, being so close to getting a spot in the semifinals. They don't want to waste this opportunity. Kung dati 100%, ngayon naman sana 200%. Now, to prepare for today, the Tigresses had relatively more relaxed practices in order to relieve the players of academic stress after just finishing with their exams. They're coming to today's game ready to play with intensity, however, in the mindset that they should always respect their opponents. They are in no way underestimating the Lady Maroons. Their game plan is mainly to minimize their errors and bring back the teamwork they had on both ends in their last win against the Lady Eagles. Anton and Ian.
Thank you, Trishka. Well, definitely UST would not like to miss the Final Four bus. It has been such a long time since they last did. UAP Season 64 actually was the last time UST did not make it to the Final Four. So Coach Oji Mamon, in his new leadership with the Tigresses, would like to continue that winning tradition of the UST.
An interesting start now for UST. They find themselves down 5-1, now 5-2. And talking about these two coaches, we've got two rookie coaches. Arthur Mamon for UST and Coach Gerald Hubalde for UP. First time to head coach their squads, their respective squads.
Although they did both start off as assistant coaches. UP starting off well here.
Yeah, very well. And UST, well, you can see the smiles in their faces, but I really don't know if a bit of... they're probably taking this a bit for granted as I see it here in the opening set.
Hirotsuji showing a little courage there.
Penetrating the double block.
And she's toughened up a bit here in UAP Season 74.
That's true.
Service ace there for one of the star rookies of UST, Ingrid Reyes. Recruit from CSA Makati.
Let's see if they save it. Oh, they don't. Again, Banatikla very ready for that ball crossing the net.
We're not sure if Banatikla pays attention to the best scorer race here in the UAAP, but in the last game, after last game, Rosemary Vargas actually overtook her.
Oh, wow.
By a point. Vargas at this point has 154 points while Banatikla has 153, but that was due to what was the best game of Rosemary Vargas in her UAAP career in their last game against UST. Vargas had 27 points in that game, a career high.
So Vargas on her second year only here in the UAAP, but we see a lot of promise in Rose Vargas. And who knows, this could be her breakout year, Anton.
UST able to overtake this huge lead by UP. Let's listen in.
Papalo doon yung base position natin, wala. Diba? Isipin niyo muna yung starting natin, saka tayo mag-react from there. Huwag muna tayo pumasok ka agad. Okay, huwag natin unahan. Panoorin mo natin kung ano yung gagawin. Ha? Yun lang naman naging problem eh. Tapos yung first ball natin. Okay, first ball, kailangan mag-commit tayo. Kailangan commit tayo sa movement. Nakatayo na short, go, habol. Hindi nyo kayaan, walang kukuha yan, sigurado. Let's go.
Coach Gerald Hubalde, feeling niya sinayang lang ng team niya yung early advantage, leading 5-1, calling this early timeout to wake up his troops.
Yeah, they could have waited for the 8th point for the first technical timeout, but Coach Gerald said we gotta talk things over right now.
Banatikla. And UP unable to save that one. Banatikla with another point for UST. They find themselves up by 2. They are enjoying themselves. Back with more UAP Season 74 action after a few reminders.